Thank you very much. First of all, congratulations to the entire Prime Point Foundation PreSense team. Special thanks to the initial contributing editors. The two of them were part of the book launch. Congratulations to both of you and to the several people here who are contributing. This is a time to celebrate the success of PreSense, one of the first e-zines, the magazines. The space that Prime Point or Mr. Srinivasan has chosen to publish is the hottest space in the world today. Cyberspace. Cyberspace is where everything is happening. It's this ethereal world that's engulfed by technology. We talk about cloud, we talk about internet, we not talk about Internet of Things, connectivity, etc. If you have established your presence in the cyberspace, then future is guaranteed. Print media used to enjoy that kind of a reputation for knowledge, but for knowledge workers of today, cyberspace is the best space. Just want to leave one thought for all of you here, very, very briefly. One of the disadvantages of cyberspace today is that many of the articles, factoids, intelligentsia are replicated several times over. Some of the most popular items of information are replicated in the cyber world over 1 million times. It may be inefficient, but that's okay. Technology prices and costs are coming down. So it's okay if it is replicated several times. But during the process of replication, the original message gets diluted. That's a huge risk. That's not something that we can live with going forward. So what's the answer to that? Answer to that lies in the human brain. Human brain is able to discern the difference between an original and a diluted version. What is fact? What is fiction? That's called cognitive computing. Cognitive computing is something that only the human brain is endowed with, not any of the physical computers that we build. If we have to replicate this cognitive computing in a computer, research has now proved it is possible to replicate. Until recently it wasn't thought it was possible. But the problem is a huge one. The human brain, for example, just runs on about 35 watts of power. That's the energy that the body gives the brain for it to function. If the same thing were to be replicated in a computer, it would require about 350 megawatts of power. You need a power station to run a computer that can replicate the brain. But that's the state of technology today. In another 10 years, it is predicted that the smartphone that we all carry will have the equivalent brain power of a rat, and by about 2035 to 2040, it will have the brain power of a human being. If you have that kind of a facility, it's like you carry a backup brain in your hand, which is capable of cognitive computing. And no matter where you publish, what you publish, if it is interesting, if it is of value, it will be able to pick it up wherever it is present. That's the type of ability it will have. And I only hope and wish Mr. Srinivasan, his team, the PreSense team, that you continue to publish PreSense until we realize cognitive computing, and the articles that you publish get picked by these computers regularly in the years to come. Thank you very much, Rahul.
Thank you.